everybody, this is Zane Blake Stone, streamer extraordinaire. Today we're on Daisy on Livonia trying to look for pliers. We got everything we need for a base, everything. The only thing left is the pair of pliers. For those who might not know or have never built a base before, you need quite a few elements in order to be able to build one, like six or seven from memory by heart. You need something to chop down trees, so any kind of hatchet or axe. And you need a hammer in order to be able to hammer nails and hammer like to be able to build your gate. But, and that's why I mentioned it first, if you have a hatchet, it doubles down as an axe and a hammer, because you can use one part of the hatchet as a hammer to work on the nails, and of course you can use the blade to cut down trees, logs, and stuff. So a hatchet is a good point to start, either a hatchet or an axe and a hammer. That's the first point. So that's either one or two items. The rest of them, you need a rope in order to create a fence kit, which will allow you to build the base, well, at least position your fence, because that's a very important part of gating or fencing a base. So, rope, hatchet, you need a wire, because if you want to make a gate, you'll have to install a wire, and for that you're also going to need pliers. So for a gate, hatchet, rope, wire, pliers, nails. Nails, because of course you're going to have to use the nails to build your gate. You're going to need a saw, because to build a gate you need planks, and you're going to need to make planks out of wooden logs, which you have to cut down using your axe. So when you cut down your logs, you make planks using the saw, and it allows you to build your gate. And one last thing I forgot. What was it I forgot? I said pliers, hatchet, nails, pliers, hatchet, nails, rope, wire, and geez, have I forgotten something? Oh, a saw. Yeah, exactly. So that's 6. Or 7 if you don't have a hatchet and you have like a firefighter axe or a splitting axe. So now I'm coming to Bilawa, which is a town in the north of Livonia, because I'm based way up north. I like a remote spot, and this is a PvE server, so my bud and I don't mind having lower tiered weapons. Although at some point we will adventure way down south and try and get more stuff for our benefit. But for the time being, just being able to make a base and have some few spare weapons or spare ammo, whatever, is already going to be good. Like, this is a short term. We're just getting started on this server. Well, I mean, no, yeah, we're just getting started on this server, because before the update, 1.28, we did not have anything on Livonia. So now this is on this server, this is a first for us. that we're building on Livonia. Maybe I'm going to keep a sporter in the future because I will get a lot of 22 ammo in these areas. So at some point, it's going to be more than I can handle. So as a dispatcher weapon, sometimes as a dispatch weapon, it's good. It's good to have a sporter, but just for that. You know, you play TV, you hop on a car, bang, 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 bang. You know, 22 is a light ammo to carry. So on another PV server, what I used to do was I had a KAM on me. And oh, would you look at that? That's a barrel. There's nothing in there. That's great. Like, I'm wondering if I'm any worse at taking shots than I used to be. Because since the update, I've been noticing that my shots are... it's tougher to make Z's go down with my first shot. And I don't know if it's because my shot is not as accurate. So, okay, basically our house is down there. I'm just gonna keep following this main road first. And I'll go down after. Let's see if I can get that one. And one thing not to forget, of course, you can all play hero and stuff, and I do that all the time also, so I'm not blaming anyone who does that. But another thing to always keep in mind is the Mark II is still what you could call a close quarter silence gun. It's not necessarily for long distances, because obviously there's no scope. You're just using like your eyesight, you know. I don't remember the term for that. The iron sight, I think is what they call it. I'm not sure. Okay. So as I said, I'm staying close to the road to start, and then after I'm gonna scramble around. But short term, I'm staying close to the road. I should try and be a wee bit more cautious. Because I'm not colorblind, but I'm not the best at deciphering the different color tones sometimes. So sometimes a Z can pop right under my face, right under my nose, and surprise me, when in truth it could have been seen like from the get-go. But again, my color recognition is not the best out there. It's a hindrance sometimes to my my DayZ skills, but you know, that's what happens when you take up a game when you're older in life. You know, when you're younger, you see your grandfather, grandmother, they try to read something, and then like they cannot read it from up close, and then they take their glasses up to be able to read, and you're like, ha, old eyes. And yeah, well, today I have these old eyes, people. Yep. So I look at my phone like a few years back. I look at my phone and I notice it's blurry and I can't understand for the life of me why. Like why is my sight so blurry? And like I scratch my eyes, I look again, and lo and behold, it's still bad. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I take off my glasses and I see super good. I see it well, and it happened overnight. Like so now my sight from very close, if I'm wearing my glasses, is not good. So I'll have to wait those reading glasses. But make no mistake, people, getting older is not a crime or anything bad in any way. It's just life. But I'm not sure I want those glasses with the different, like, glass, the different lens that makes me see better from up close. There's special glasses now that it's all more expensive, but no, it does both jobs, and you don't have to wear different lenses. So I guess that's what I'm gonna go for. It's gonna be a little more expensive, but hey, what do you guys know? I'm aging. I ain't young no more. Yeah. Thanks for being around. Those who are watching, always appreciate your presence. I know this channel is not big yet. Maybe one day it'll be. Maybe it will not. But one thing's for sure. I like the sharing and I like the caring. And you guys out there want to learn some basics about this game, this channel can help. I'm not an elite an elite player or expert of the lore by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm a big fan of this game, and I have more than 2,000 hours in it, so I've been around. I would say I'm more of a PvE than a PvP guy, just because, I've never been a shooter game or a survival game guy, but this game sort of changed that for me. So while I like the survival aspect, I've been to feed yourself, like reload your magazines and realistic stuff like that, I have to admit, the PvP aspect of the game is still really hard for me. So I play PvP around 25% of the time. I go on official and or PvP community servers. But since I like the peace and the survival and then the help and teaming up, that's why I like the PvEs. Although I did team up with some people on PvPs on occasion. It makes for great experiences as well. So I think all aspects are a lot of fun in this game. And those who want to call out, because that toxic community sometimes, like, oh, skill issue. Yeah, well, yes, skill issue. So what? Sue me. I don't really care about being the most skilled player or not. My old age, when I take the time to get in front of the machine, it's just to try and find a little piece. Sorry, I don't know why the fart was necessary, but yeah. Back in my day, we used to play the Super Mario Brothers. And now them kids, they play with the VR games and they get sick. I don't understand this world. Old man yells at cloud. Ooh, this drinking session feels good. Alright. But now I will need to find the pliers. What the hell, guys? This video is not finding pliers part 2 for nothing, you know? It's because I couldn't find any on part 1. And now I'm trying to find them pliers on part 2. I'm gonna come in and chill for a minute or two, because this rain is noisy as hell. This break feels nice. Oh, if I had a battery. Okay. Shit is that? The burlap is drenched. The boonie hat is drenched. And of course, I know I'm going back outside where it's raining. But you know, might as well give myself a boost back, albeit really negligible. Ooh, that was hard. Yes, you guys listening out there, no, English is not my first language. It is not. It is the good old French. Yes. Oh, not the French like les Français de France. No. I'm French Canadian, folks. So I have my own. Even if I speak French, I do it in my own slang. Because in this part of the world, there's a special way that we speak French. And it's just as French as French from France is. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's just dialects, you know, like the English from England and the English-speaking people from the United States do it with different accents and expressions and stuff. So it's kind of the same here. So when you think about the province of Quebec, don't think about the baguette and the beret and the little accent, you know, bienvenue. We don't speak like this here. Not that there's anything wrong with speaking like that, by the way. It's fine and dandy, but it's just not the way we do it here. We speak it with I would say ours is a little rougher. Yeah. Ours is a little rougher. The way we swear and the way we speak and I even say the way we express ourselves is very colorful, to say the least. Oh. A pristine chainmail, but it has best insulation. Oh, crap. Oh. I'm not carrying around a chainmail. Five people now on the server, so it's pretty calm. The only thing I'm looking for is pliers. It's pliers. The only thing I'm wishing for is pliers. It's pliers. Oh, I ever wish for more money. I ever wish for a blowjob. I even wish... Jesus, What the hell is wrong? I'm aiming right at it. Like that took 4 shots, and honestly, that should have been 1. Like the first was like straight in there. I don't understand for the life of me why it's not going in. Like guys, I'm from Canada, so I was gonna say a typically Canadian thing. Like that was gonna be a typical Canadian metaphor. I was gonna say like it's as if I have an empty net and I miss it right in front of you. Like you have to shoot, and of course in my head, like when I say you have an empty net, I see hockey. You know, I don't see football, as you Euros call it, which is right, by the way. Our football over here shouldn't be called as such, but yeah. Then again, please don't hate me, American football fans. Like, you know, because football, you know, being played with feet actually kind of makes a lot of sense. And then again, one could argue handball would make sense, but then again, handball exists, and it's a thing already. Can I get that guy now? Yeah, okay. So that's the store I just went through. I did not go in that house. Of course, I have not often seen, if at all, pliers laying in houses. But 2 things. First, you never know what you're gonna find in Daisy. And second, sometimes maybe someone has been there, and for some reason they had their use of pliers or could not keep pliers, and they dropped said pliers. If anyone is listening to this live right now and just want to send me a shout out, just comment pliers. And if you're watching that later, you know, just go for a shout out and say pliers. Just help me create them in the universe or whatnot. Like I right now I'm turning to the gods of Daisy to make me find a pair of pliers. Pliers. I hope you like that big, thick French-Canadian accent of mine. Les pliers, esti. I need to find the pliers, tabarnak. Yeah. See? You heard. That was a swear from my country. Tabarnak. I need to find the pliers, goddess. What's going to happen if I don't find the pliers, sacrément? What will I do? I will have the tête entre les jambes. I will have my head between my legs. Yes. And yes, I'm gonna drink. I drink spite because yes, I feel a lot of spite for this game not giving me the fucking pliers. I need the pliers. Give me the pliers. I need the pliers. Come on. I want the pliers now. I want the pliers. I need the pliers. Yeah. Come on, do it now. Pliers, 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 pliers. Come on. Pliers, 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 pliers. Come on. Oh, how about, I mean, does it hear me from where it is? Yo, zombie, come on. Hear my voice and come to me, baby. Let's have a duel. It's not gonna be fair at all, 'cause I'm standing on a car. What the hell you gonna do when I rain down on you? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, scream. Wait, 1, 2, 3, boom. All right, next. Is there a threat lying somewhere? I wish there is more and more. All right, let's go with the shoddy. Let's keep on drawing their attention if possible. Because I want to go for a little gunplay. Started from the ground and of course get elevation if I'm in any kind of trouble. See, there's a wood. Yeah, okay. Oh, he heard me. All right. All right. Oh, who wants some? Oh, come on. And boom. Yeah. Toopy tooty poop tooty poop poop tooty too. Tooty pooty poop pooty. Toop poop tooty toot tooty. Poot toot tooty too. Poot toot tooty toot tooty. Poot toot tooty too. Toot toot tooty too. Oh. Oh shit. All right. Now the fun has started. All right. Too far. Yeehaw. There's something just so satisfying about the shoddy. Alright, I'm gonna keep on using the Colt also. The Colt, the Derringer, you know. The SGK I think I'll keep though, short term, because I'm just getting started and then I'm in a weak Jesus Christ, weak tier zone. Whew. So for now it's not so bad if that's what I have. At least it's a USG. I mean it's an SMG. Allows me to fire fast and furious. Okay, now I don't have tape, I guess. No. time for some reloading. I muted my in-game mic. So I don't need to draw their attention no more. So now let's reload that Colt. And let's reload that other magazine, because that's what the bullets are for. I think I'm gonna abuse the Derringer pretty soon. So that way, and that's gonna get you rid of a few spaces. And the Derringer, since it only fires 2 shots at a time, you know, even when you want to dispatch hordes of zombies, it takes time. Not the most fun weapon to use. And I'm gonna drink that spare water. Because chlorine tablets are easy to get. So that too does not worry me. Okay now. So my bud is quite close. He's in Gleniska. I mean, he's not on right now, but he'll be close enough when he wants to make his way to the base. Although for now I still need to find pliers. Oh nice, pristine knuckles. So let's have some brisket spread. Oh, my water's full. That's perfect. So I'm gonna be good for a while. I've got a head torch. There's a helmet back there. More knuckles. A glow plug. Oh, I wish there would have been a spark plug, but you cannot get what you want all the time, can you? I'm wondering if I want to make my way to Topolin. That's a big city. I guess I would have a fighting chance of getting Pliers over there. I think first it'd be well advised for me to go back to base. So I could build another crate and drop some more stuff. Just gonna try and get to a spot I can recognize. So this gets out of Villa 1. This goes east. Okay. So this goes back right into town. Oh shit. Wow. Whew. You guys, I got scared there for a second. Wow. Scared the crap out of me. Happy to be spending bullets though. So here's the church. And then soon enough I should be finding a road, a little path that's going up. Okay, where's the goddamn church? There it is. So I'm getting to the approximate point of their church. Kind of like this here. Then I'm gonna be heading north. Let's just see. This is basically south. Left them knuckles. I'm gonna go like near the church at least. Okay, so that's exactly where I need to go, north. And at some point that should allow me to find a way to get back to base. Because I've got no map. Because sometimes on these servers, well, even on this one, if you get your hands on a tourist map, it's going to allow you to how can I say that? It's gonna allow you to Jesus Christ, come on, out of my head. See where you're on the map. Oh, wow, that was hard. Yeah. Sorry guys, sometimes that's because even though my English is very good, I'll still think in French. And sometimes in my head it goes out French first. So I need to process it. Most of the time I don't have that problem. It comes out in English directly, but sometimes for whatever reason in my head, whoop, it first thought pops out in French. And with you guys, I need to be 100% English. Unless there are some French speakers out there who would understand me, but I know that is not most of you. Actually, that would be very few of you. Which is why, if I have a thought that comes to me in French, you guys cannot help me. If I say, oh, you know, and then I say the word in French, it's not like one of you guys is going to be able to go like, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, chances are you don't, because you don't speak French. So, and it's okay, by the way. It's not, I'm not giving anyone shit because they don't speak French. It's, depending where you are in the world, it's totally normal that you don't speak French. For most people, it's not important. And for some people around my part of the world, it's not important to speak English either. So some people here don't speak English. And it's fine. They don't need it in their everyday life. They go to the store, they speak French. They go to the garage, they speak French. I mean the mechanic. They go to the doctor, they speak French. Like everyone speaks French. They can watch TV in French. So they don't have to speak English. And that's totally fine. I for one, need English in my life. I've spoken it ever since I was really young. And it allowed me to do so many things in life that I could have not done had it not been for me being able to speak English. Things such as finding better jobs. Things such as broadcasting for you guys and being able to do it in English. So learning to speak English gave me great opportunity. And I'm forever grateful that my mom left me with that legacy. To be an English speaker that knows what he's doing. I trust me on that one, guys. I know what I'm doing. I speak well enough. I can go anywhere in the world where they speak English. Of course, in some areas and some countries, they have heavier accents. It's tougher to understand. So, of course, it's not like I can snap my fingers and go in the most remote regions of Scotland or Ireland and say I'm gonna understand easily, but there's going to be ways that I'm able to understand. Of course, going to English Canada or the United States is absolutely no problem for me. Maybe I'll understand 95 to 98% of what's told at most times. And sometimes, and I'm going to tell you honestly, sometimes the biggest part of the conversation is already determined, like the important parts are already stated, and sometimes words can just be expressions or like something someone's gonna add to a sentence, but it does not always mean that you don't understand the message, you know? Ooh, fresh apple. All right. So unfortunately, still haven't found the pliers. Just coming back to, I'm still gonna call it base because that's what it is. So just coming back to base, and this time what I'm gonna do is, oh, a jig. That's nice. Pristine. So this time what I'm gonna do is just basically try and maybe fish a little, find pliers. I'm gonna go have lunch soon, so unfortunately it's gonna be another session where I come back home empty-handed. And that I don't get those elusive pliers once again. Cowboy hat. But no, you know, I also have a fishing rod. So I'm gonna be able to have some good fishing sessions. But for now, I will need to go. Dig up my stuff, which is, I believe, right over here. Yeah, there it is. I think a farming hoe can be repaired with sharpening stones, so that's also something useful to know. So I got 54 nails. Yeah, that second crate will really be useful for me. I'm gonna be able to make it close enough. I think, yeah. If I get that 3. Well, just 2 wooden logs. Should stay up after 2. Nice. So I don't have to, I'm still close to my stuff. I can go like this. I'm gonna saw it off. And I'm gonna bury that. So at least I still get to carry stuff, and if it gets stolen, you know, it's just the beginning of the adventure, and it's part of the game, really. It will not piss me off too much. It would suck. I would not like it by any means. It's not what I'm saying, but you know, that's Daisy for you. So wooden crate number 2. So now I've got both my crates in my site, which is perfect. So now I can kind of divide and conquer. So now do I have spare items of something? Oh yeah, okay. So that's utilities, that can go there. How about for now, I get that second bandage here as well. How about that lockpick? And, you know, the SGK as well. With the ammo. What else? Oh, another sharpening stone right there. Chlorine tablets. And I did not. Oh yeah, I filled up on water. Okay, so I'm good. The cooking pot is gonna go up with utilities in there. Yeah. So that's fine for now. Do I keep the Colt on me or do I keep it back at base? Oh, the belt. The belt is staying here. Keep the Colt in the hip pack. So 1, 2, I've got 3 spares of mags. That's insane. Pristine. If there's one worn, if the one that's in there is worn, I'm gonna throw it away. It's pristine as well. Ah. Okay, well, keeping this other one. So basically another combination lock and pliers are what's needed right now. Gonna try and go old school and change some things. I like to have my utilities in one place. Oh wow, I had forgotten. So yeah, building and utilities. How about that? There you go. There you go. That's more. That's guns. And that fishing rod. So what's going there for now? I got 2 batteries. You know what? How about just not wasting time and using a new one right now. See, this one is old too. Let's keep a better one. So weapons and bullets and mags. That's pretty much what I like to have on the top part. I'm going to leave the Derringer here. And boom. I've got the Colt still as a dispatch weapon. I'm not going to keep it. So that's utilities, bandages, and stuff like that. You know what? I think if I have a gun cleaning kit, I'm keeping it on me right now. Sewing kit's going to go there as well. So is the water. Oops. And the food for now. Now the question is, do I need all those bullets? Short term, I don't think I do. But I like that I have the flexibility with the BK-133, so I think I'm gonna leave these here. Because anyway, I have enough. Oh, you know what? No. There. These two go in the hip pack. So I've got room. I've got 12 in the patrol pants and 35 in the burlap backpack, so it's not so bad. But now I need to bury that other crate as well. I can bury the other one because it's too close, I guess. I'm just gonna choose another 3 back there. Right here, I'm gonna go boom, like that. And then, time for some burying. Nice. Sharpening stone to repair that. And I think we have like 3 sharpening stones in the crates. So basically now we've got all we need. But now I need to make fire. And since my matches must be damp, I will need to make myself a hand drill kit. So the hatchet is damaged as well. And I stupidly left the fishing rod right in the crate. That's dumb on my part. Because now I'm gonna have to dig that up and get some fish. Just because I feel like fishing and getting some fish while getting heated up. So I'm gonna leave my stuff here. I'm gonna go get back the fishing rod and get some fish. Especially that I have a jig. Like I don't need worms. Oh shit, I made a fireplace. Oh no. Crap. Gonna have to go get some more bark, people. That's stupid. Oh no. Nice. Let's craft the handrail kit. I'm even wondering if I should start the fire now, but oh, you know what? I will. I'll put some more stuff in there when I come back. Okay, so which one had the building materials in it? I guess I changed the other one, so that would be this one. Or did I put it with the utilities? Let's see. Yes, that's the right one. Perfect. So now let's go fish. And when that's done, I'm gonna just come back and put that down right back in the shed. Oh, what a great spot for fishing. How peaceful. There you go. That's one great condition fish. Gonna get a second one. That's gonna be 4 portions. It's gonna be more than enough actually, so I'm gonna go bury back that crate. There you go. Fast and easy. Okay, that's the one. So, time to bury that again. So yeah, it's not the end of the world that I still don't have pliers, but the only problem is right now is that someone else could come and claim this base. But I think the people on this server so far, they stay in critical areas rather than come way up north like this. What about that fire? Oh, still have the 4. I'm gonna cook some fish, I'm gonna smoke some fish. Maybe we'll cook 2. Put the rest on the smoker. Now let's start ringing. Oh. Okay, the patrol jacket is and the patrol pants are fine. This is going to be a great house to store some things, make fires. All right. A good shave always feels good. There you go. Alright, so then gonna leave what's wet and whatever close to the fire. Guess the rest is fine. Yeah. So that'll stay there a few minutes. I'm gonna stay warm close to the fire. And I'm gonna go make myself lunch. So like and subscribe for those who like this very modest content. Growing it takes time. It's like real life. You don't get to from 1 to 100 in just a wish, you know. And I want to do this, and I want to do this for a while. At some point, it's going to become better. You can bet your ass it will. For now, take things slow, bear with me, and one day you'll be rewarded. And I really need your help, so any comments or whatever is appreciated. I'll take anything. I don't like running after likes, unfortunately, but like that's the name of the game on the webs. So I don't like to ask for likes. I would just like it to be done organically, but yeah, if you really want to give me a heads up and like give me a word of encouragement, all is welcome. Even constructive criticism, of course, is welcome, as long as it's constructive, of course. Still got wet things. That fish is really filling me up good. I'm gonna hotkey it. Alright, so I ain't damp no more. That's good news. I've got plenty to eat for a good while on me also. At some point I will drop the Colt, because I know the little military spot close to our base. I can find some more. And so that's gonna be it for now, guys. So that's the end of trying to find Pliers part 2. It didn't work again. For part 3 I might go to Topple and I'll keep you guys posted. So for the time being, thanks for being around. This is Zane Blakestone, streamer extraordinaire, and I'm saying see you soon.